Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Ann, and today is August 24th, 2021. All praises to the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit because they are worthy to be praised. A few days ago, I received a message by Julie Whebee from Behold, I Come. That's her blog spot. And it's a very powerful message. I'm going to include a link to a guy who reads her messages. I believe this message came directly from the Lord. And I've sent it to my family. I've told people about it. I did a post on Facebook because I believe this message needs to be gotten out. I will be including a description, link to it in my description box and also in the comment section. The message specifically said a few things that really got my attention, and I want to share them with you. Now, in light of what God has shown me about the end times, this message hit me like a ton of bricks. You see, in a vision that I had back in 2020, I was told in that vision that it had started. And I was told, or I was shown, that I need to wait until I see a certain event happen. Then I know that it has begun. Now, I have seen that event happen, and it had to do with the Revelation 12 baby being born. I've seen that happen. I've posted that here because he gave me a vision just a couple of a couple of days ago, I guess, saying that the Revelation 12 baby has been born. So, keeping that in mind with what I'm seeing here, I know that it has started, and I believe the it is meaning that the day of the Lord has started. Now, if you have not read or seen, Julie's message, you need to please check it out. And if you have seen it, please do not take it lightly because there are some very powerful things in that message. The main thing that I want to emphasize today is the fact that he said that the Feast of Trumpets this year is very significant. He's saying basically that this is going to be the start of the judgments being poured out. Well, we know that the judgments are already being poured out, but the Feast of Trumpet this year marks the beginning of the sounding of the trumpets. Yahushua says right in the message, that he is getting ready to make a special appearance to take away his first fruits. Now, the first fruits are mentioned in Revelation chapter 14. And he's saying in this message that these are the ones who are going to be the governing body of his kingdom. You see, brother, when he makes his special appearance, he's not going to take everyone. He's just going to take basically the first fruits. They will be the one who rules the nation with a rod of iron. These are the ones that have already gone through the fire, and he's going to use them to basically govern his kingdom. He's saying that he's going to make a special or a sudden appearance, just like a thief in the night, and then these are the ones that he's going to take away, and they're going to be glorified. Most of them will then return back to the earth as part of the army from heaven. And they will be the ones who help the ones who were left behind to make it through the Great Tribulation. That's going to be starting right after the fact that after they have been glorified. And I got the impression that there's going to be some training because he spoke of the fact that they're going to understand what their duties are And then once they understand what their duties are, then they will definitely come back and assist others. Now, Yahushua also speaks of a group that's going to be hidden away in a safe place. And brothers and sisters, I take this to mean the group that's going to flee to the wilderness and be hidden away. And he also speaks of another group that will have to be martyred in order to be saved, because they were not taken in the first fruit group. And they were not taken because they were not ready. They were not ready. They were like the 5 virgins. The 5 wise virgins were taken, but the 5 that were left behind had to go through more refinement. And that's where the mass of the harvest is going to be. I've not seen it explained so clearly as it's explained here. So, brothers and sisters, those of us who have been said, oh, no, there's not going to be any kind of secret rapture. Well, when you look at this, in my opinion, this almost looks like a secret rapture, because he's saying that when he comes in, it's going to be like a thief. So most of the people who are not going to be taken are not going to even know that he has done this. So maybe there is a secret rapture. As I said, check out this message. It is very compelling. We are in for some very difficult times, brothers and sisters. God has made a way for everybody to be saved, but we need to not be under the delusion that everybody is going to be taken. Even if there is a secret rapture, everybody is not going to be taken. Only that special group that has already been gone through the fire and who's ready to go. Because again, in order for you to be taken, it's going to be based on your obedience. So read the message, listen to the message. It's explained in there. And brothers and sisters, let's talk about it. If you have questions for me, even though it's not my message, please, let's talk about this in the comment box. I will try to answer as best as I can, or we can just kind of discuss things, because I think this is a message that, hey, we should not allow this message to go without having some discussion on it. So I will say shalom until the next time, and by all means, please, let's listen to this message. Shalom.